Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. I hope you enjoy what I've got for you today, and please check out as you're watching this little links on screen as well for different things on my Facebook and Twitter, and of course my football channel as well. And please, all your comments are very welcome. Just let us know and push that subscribe button. Don't forget, please push the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications set to public as well if you want to know when these vlogs are coming out. Push that notification button as well. So anyway, please enjoy. Right, we're going to have a look at a little mini-series, an American-Australian collaboration. This one on Netflix at the moment. Clickbait, it's called. 8 episodes called Clickbait. So, is that a mini-series? I always thought mini-series would be about 3 or 4 episodes, but there you go. Created by Tony Ayres and Christian White. It was released on Netflix on August 25th, 2021. It's set in Oakland, California, but it was mostly filmed in Melbourne, Australia. So there you go. But obviously the sort of shows of the American football grounds and things are obviously in Oakland. But I don't think they reproduce them in Melbourne. But obviously most of the actual filming and the acting sets, etc., set in Melbourne, Australia. What's it about? Well, when family man Nick Brewer is abducted in a crime with a sinister online twist, those closest to him race to uncover who is behind it and why. This poor man. Good start to the little series, I thought. It stars Adrian Grenier, Zoe Kazan, Betty Gabriel, there's her name, Phoenix Ray, Abraham Lim. The scores is at the 2nd of September 2021 at 2 p.m. These are all scores and reviews at that time. Rotten Tomatoes, only a 42% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes with an average of 5.7 out of 10, which is a bit below what we like to see. That's based on 19 critics. Adrian Horton from The Guardian, he was rotten on this. He said, Clickbait is yet another digital concerned show film that gestures at big ideas about the internet, catfishing, cancel culture, surveillance, etc., but fails to capture the contours of life on it. But Roxana Haddadi was sort of in the minority, but she was fresh on this. She's from RogerEbert.com, although her praise is not gushing by any means. Clickbait grabs you, whizzes you along, and leaves you feeling satisfied before you forget everything you just watched. So I think that's a positive, but I can understand where she's coming from a little bit. The website's consensus reads, with an array of flashy half-formed ideas and thin characterizations, Clickbait is more akin to its namesake than the deeper show it aspires to be. But here we go. Here's the first real positive. The Rotten Tomato audience give it a 76% approval rating. So 3/4 of the audience actually thought it was okay. Metacritic, the other critic site we look at, again, not very good. 47 out of 100 based on 13 critics' reviews. And it scores anywhere between 30 out of 100, 30 out of 100, and 75 out of 100. With just 2 positive reviews, 8 mixed, and 3 negative. So not great. The Detroit News, though, they quite liked it. Tom Long, he gave it 75 out of 100 and said, it holds together as a myriad characters come and go thanks to strong turns by Kazan as a sister driven to find out the truth about her brother, and Gabrielle as a wife who finds her reality in tatters. They are the anchors who keep this dervish series grounded. But Brian Tellerico, who we do delve into from time to time, he's from the playlist, he only gave it 33 out of 100 and said, Clickbait starts to stretch credulity in chapter 2 and then just keeps digging deeper and deeper into its own silly hole. Again, the structure amplifies the sense because characters come and go in service of the gimmick, which further highlights the thinness of the entire project. None of them feel three-dimensional, and the mystery is too dumb to make up for the lack of depth. There you go. But here we go. Here's another positive. We're getting the positives from the audience, not so much from the critics. Internet Movie Database, 6,723 scores and reviews left. 7.4 out of 10. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good, healthy score. Of that, 6,723. A huge 89%, 5,954 actually rated it 6 out of 10 or more. So that's 89%. So that is pretty good, isn't it? I mean, I'll say I think we should ignore the critics, don't we, on this one, by the looks of it. But yeah, there are dissenters, as I say. There are some. I've been looking through the user reviews, if you like, on Internet Movie Database. A lot of people don't like this, but as you can see, a lot of people did, or most people did. So there we go, my little thoughts. As I said, well, the critics did lay into this one. Yes, it is a little too long on episodes for what you've got in it. And yeah, 8 episodes, probably could have been 6. And it wouldn't have really deteriorated the story as such. Yeah, it parts, it is a bit daft, of course it is. But with this world of social media, I didn't find too much that wasn't believable in it. And I found it very, very entertaining. Zoe Kazan, well, yeah, leads the early drama, and her character, to be honest with you, nearly put me off watching the whole thing. She's a horrible and annoying character. It's funny actually, I'm actually reading or listening to an audio book at the moment. I very nearly switched that off because of a couple of the characters in it. They were just so annoyed me. They were doing me down, and it's exactly the same with Zoe Kazan's character in this. I found her very, very annoying, and it did early doors anyway, put me off a bit. But thankfully, as the series progresses, she shares screen time with the other actors and characters, of course, going forward. So she does become a bit less of a pain as the show moves on. So I did put up with it, as I said, but she very nearly made me turn it off. But there you go. Not the actress, of course, just the characters she was playing. Other characters, yeah, do come and go. Are a bit of a mixed bunch, but the chemistry's okay. There's nothing wrong with the chemistry. There's no real ham actors in it. I thought they all did a pretty good job. Even some of the younger cast were okay in this. No big deal on that score. Although, as I said, the middle of the series does lose its way a little bit as it throws other little things at you, which is all right in the context of the series. There's nothing silly or daft. As I said, it's certainly believable, most of this, from what I know about social media, etc. It throws enough at you to keep you interested from the start, and obviously in the middle it does wane just a little bit, becomes a little bit average at times. But when you've got a great start, which I thought it was, and you've got a great finish, which I thought it was, as I said, a bit of a daft finish, but it was good. It was entertaining. It was a good finish. I thought it was a cracking finish to the series as well. I thought so. You get a good start and a good end. All right, the middle's a bit iffy, but I did enjoy it for the fact we got a good start and a really good end as well. So I'll forgive it that middle bit where it sort of just struggled a little bit. As you can see, most of the public are in favour, so I'm in good company. It's the critics that mainly have a downer on it as a majority, but I know whose side I am on this one. It's certainly with the public. I'm going to give this a very watchable score, yeah, a little bit higher than me boring 6 out of 10. I'm going to give this a 6.5 out of 10 and forgive its small flaws and the annoying lead for a couple of episodes. As I say, I've learned just to get through it, and these leads, these characters will improve. But yeah, it's sort of more than made up for it and kept me hooked. I mean, I binge watched this. I think it's 8 episodes. I watched 6.5 in one go. I would have watched a whole 8 if time had allowed, but I have to stop watching and watch the other episode and a half the day after. So basically it was a binge watch. So if it was to binge or not to binge, I would say definitely. I think this is a cracking binge watch. Yeah, all right. If you don't have time to binge watch it, but as I say, if you do get a chance to binge watch this, I think it's a really, really good binge watch. So 6.5 out of 10. As I say, I'm not going to take too much heed of the critics on this and the odd member of the public who didn't like it. I thought overall it was good entertainment. Anyway, if you get to watch this, let me know what you think. Say it's all opinions, isn't it? But yeah, I did enjoy this. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you're going to do the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. So we meet here again on the film and TV channel. Perhaps you have a flit across. If you're interested, if you like football, my football team, Manchester City, I do a little cities and vlogs. You'll see it on my playlists, etc. But if not, there's loads of film and TV stuff anyway. So hopefully we'll meet again very soon. Until we do, I only ask one thing. Please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.